Jayson, how tough was it to wake up this morning and, you know, the reality hit you and, you know, what's today been kind of like for you?
It was tough. You know, we had something special this year. So when it ends like it did yesterday, and everybody took it pretty hard.
When you come into the league, you obviously have individual and team goals for yourself and the guys you play with. How did the actual reality of this season match what you thought it would be? Was it better or about what you thought or what?
I think, you know, individually and as a team, just, you know, exceeded all expectations, and you know, it was an incredible season, something I'll always remember.
And for you, you know, you were named to the All-Rookie First Team, but it really, it was a playoffs where I think you really kind of took center stage. What was it about the postseason that gave you, maybe not the confidence, but just the mindset that you could take over and be an impactful player and help this team move from one round to the next?
I think just, you know, understanding that it's the playoffs and, you know, it's a lot on the line. And, you know, that's when, you know, I think I have the most fun. And when I have the most fun, I think that's when I play the best.
Jason, two particularly memorable moments with LeBron, the dunk over him, obviously, and then the embrace afterwards. How much will those stay with you? Have you heard a lot about them? What has that been like?
You know, that's something I'll always remember, you know, the rest of my life. You know, just first year competing against him in the playoffs and, you know, dunking on him and, you know, just having that moment at the end of the game, something I always take with me.
Did you hear a lot from people, friends, and just,
yeah,
you know, the whole phone blowing up? Like, did you?
Yeah, it was pretty crazy last night.
What's it like to dunk over LeBron?
I mean, not too many people say they can do that. I did it.
Everybody's talked about how you just had a great sense of pace. You didn't rush. You just kept things at your speed. Has this year been a quick year for you? I mean, did it just sort of flash by, or was it a long year?
No, it was a long year. The first game, that just seems like so long ago. I've never played this many games before, so, you know, this was all new to me. So, I mean, I guess it kind of went by fast, but it's been a long year.
Jayson, what did you learn about yourself and something you want to maybe work on this summer or add to your game heading into next year or anything like that?
I learned that, you know, I definitely, you know, belong, you know, in this league. And a lot of things I did well this season, and so many things that I can do better. You know, now I have a better sense of what to expect, you know, come next year.
What are you looking to hone specifically this offseason? Like Jalen, for example, when after his rookie season, he made quantum leaps in a lot of different areas. What are you hoping to really fine-tune going forward?
Just really work on my body. You know, just try to stay healthy and get stronger, and just, you know, really just try to get bigger.
You played for Coach K and you played for Brad. How were they similar? How do they help your development? What's your young man's take on those two?
They're both, you know, very, very, you know, great coaches. Coach K is a lot more animated. He yells a lot more. Brad is a lot more reserved and laid back. But, you know, I think the thing that, you know, is unique about them is how they can connect with their players. You know, Brad being so young and, you know, Coach K being so old and being able to connect with 18-year-olds is a big reason why a lot of kids go to Duke.
Has it sunk into you that you had one of the greatest rookie postseason runs in NBA history? Has that sunk into you?
I really haven't thought about it, you know, just because the season ended yesterday, and, you know, all I wanted to do was, you know, keep winning and keep going. So, you know, maybe this summer I'll look back on, you know, what I accomplished.
You talked about adding strength. Over the course of the year, it just seemed that you were able to deal with contact pretty well. I mean, how did you develop that way? How were you able to just sort of score that way?
I mean, it's a long season, so you just have to adjust, you know, to how people are playing you and how the game goes. You know, I think that's what, you know, all good players have to do, just, you know, learn how to get better throughout the season. And, you know, because it goes, you know, the games come quick.
The time you did get to play with Kyrie, how forward would you look to a full season with him?
You know, I can't wait till next year. You know, he's one of the best players in the league, and it was incredible watching him play, playing alongside of him, and just learning from him each and every day.
And just following up on that, when you guys get to training camp, it's going to be very different than it was this past year. A lot of you young guys didn't really know exactly what your role or impact could be. Obviously, you know what it is now. How are you approaching things going forward, knowing what you do know now that you've had a year in the league?
It's gonna be very competitive. Obviously, we got a lot of talent. With whoever comes back, and I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I was nervous. I didn't know much going into training camp last season, but I have a better understanding now.
Jason, you talked about working on your body this summer. Are you expecting kind of the way you lift, the way you eat, the way you train to be different than what it was last summer coming into your rookie year?
Yeah, it's just something I know so much more this season, or I guess this summer, that I didn't know last summer. And, I have a better understanding of what it takes, what I need to do to take care of my body.